The battle for the frozen north is about to begin. Overlord Agendaur and Erland is attacking me outside of Khon Dum. Glorfindel has the power with him to stop these armies from doing any harm to him. We are besieging at Barkeleg with this army. We are also about to take Angsud. We have a full stacked army on the way towards Deadman's Dyke. So, Angmar is going to fall in this episode. And one thing I'm going to try and do in this episode as well is to start a army. Prepare an army to send down to the south to help Gondor. I think we are going to create the army over here at Mithlond and just send whatever we can. According to you guys, the invasion has glitched out. It won't happen. So I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to send a full stacked army from this area down to Gondor and help them as much as I can. So that is the plan. Destroy Angmar in this episode. Prepare the fleet to send them down to Gondor. And then maybe try and fix some regions here. And what I want to do in this area is to just take Framsburg, this thing, Gundabad, and some regions here, and just give them to Khazad-dûm, and hopefully they should win the war against Gundabad there. I'm not sure though. Litash, I would probably give away to Khazad-dûm as well. Okay, we shall not wait. Let's move in and take these guys down, shall we? Looks like we have quite the nice battle map for us, I have to say. This looks like a brilliant battle map. Catapult, if you could stay up here. Stand over there. And we are just going to move our archers over here, like this. Harass them if they come this way. Cavalry archers, you can stand somewhere around there. Let's group up the archers. Let's group up the cav. Catapult, you're standing over there. You can just fire whenever you want to. We have a solid melee line we could send here and just guard with. Cavalry, you can stand over there. Glorfindel, you're going to stand over there as well. Can we walk here? Let's just take a quick little look. Maybe we should form up down here. I'm not sure. I think they could go this way. It looks like they can. Okay, let's stand like that then. Stand over there. Start the battle. We have some reinforcements coming in from this area. It's Overlord Agendaur. He's coming in here. That's him right there. Well, he's not going to be able to stop us. No way in hell that he's going to be able to stop us. Absolutely not. Cavalry archers, why don't you go down there and start harassing him a bit if you want to. Move down there, do some damage. And here we have the other army. Nothing that can threaten us. There's no way for them to do any harm to me. Absolutely not. If you form up over there, you should be able to fire at them. This is fast forward because, well, this shouldn't be a problem, should it? We got this in the bag. The wargs are spent. Fire at the temple wards, will ya? Harass them as much as you can. Harass Overlord Agendaur. Angmar is going to be defeated in this one. Make no mistake. They are going to be wiped out. They won't be able to survive. Are these guys trying to move for my cav? I'm not entirely sure here. What is going on? If you could finish off these thralls, please. There we go. Where is Agendaur? He's standing over there. Move down there and just fire as many shots at him as possible. And then withdraw back to the main army. We have already weakened them quite hard. Here we have him, Agendaur himself. Well, you're not going to survive this day. You are going to die. Make no mistake. You are about to be annihilated.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Actually catching up to me. Oh, we have some wargs here. I didn't even pay attention to those. Let's retreat back to the army. Go back. Oh lord, I was paying attention to Agendaur. You should be able to reach them here without too many issues. Could you just like go up here? Try and just run away. Ignore those wargs. Just rush up to safety. Archers, just fire at these skirmishers, will ya? And melee forces, if you could form up a line here instead, like that. And archers, you could stand over there instead. How about that? Catapult, let's use you as well. Just fire down there at the Witch Knights. That's a good target for you. You can run into position as well because these wargs are fast. They're following me. Warg Raiders. Catapult is getting into position. Surely we should be able to get some good shots with them. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't think they want to go into melee with me. They shouldn't want to. Let's fast forward. Oh, catapults. I have... No, there we go. Start firing. You have a great position, so you should be able to fire. Well, let them come. See if we can do some damage with the cat. Oh, you've stopped again. It's this little hill here that is causing... If you fire... I have no idea what is going on. Okay, you can fire now. Good. Go for the cell swords. There we go. Can we hit anything with that? It looks like we might. No, it was close, but... there we go. That was a solid one on the thralls. Keep firing, catapult. Let the archers do as much damage as they can. We have them where we want them. Keep up the fire. Oh, close one. Okay, not that close. Should we just annihilate these wargs? Yeah, why not? Let's get rid of them. They're painful. That was almost a great one. We killed one guy. Fire at Agendar. Let's see if we can get him killed with a catapult shot. We're firing everything we can at these warg skirmishers. Are they just going to charge in? It looks like they are. We can then ignore them. We do not need to fire at them. Fire at the Witch Knights instead. Yeah, these warg skirmishers are going to be annihilated by my spears. Oh, they're running away. There we go. Catapult. Oh, that was a almost. Oh, quite close. You're missing a lot though. Here they come. Keep up the fire, will ya? If we hit him, I want to see when it happens. I don't think we are going to hit him in the face. That would have been really funny. Oh, that was quite close. Slow down the speed. Are we firing with the archers here at all? Doesn't look like we are. Come on. Yeah, okay, we are firing. Good. Good, good, good. Keep that fire up. Oh, that was close. Stop the grouping. Just try and fire at the Witch Knights. That's the unit I want you to fire on. There we go. We're firing at them now, I think. You're missing all of your shots. Not even close. It would be nice if we could hit one shot at least. Okay, well, we're not doing it, are we? No. Fire at the savages instead then. Agendar is moving in.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, that was a good one on the Witch Knights. We missed Agendar, but we hit a solid shot there on the Witch Knights. That was a good one. I think you can stop firing now. We do not need you to fire anymore. The thralls are breaking away. Let's move forwards with the troops. Archers, you can once again focus the Witch Knights in the back. Yeah, the savages are almost utterly destroyed. You're fighting the sellswords, you can keep doing that. Moving for the savages, you're moving in for Agendar himself. Glorfindel, let's move you up as well. Let's do something with you if we can. See if we can flank here. A little bit. This battle map is really weird. Go on the flank. Hack and smash Agendar in the back. There we go. They're firing at the Witch Knights. If you could take this path here, maybe get a solid charge on the Witch Knight. No, don't take that way. Take the long way around instead. You can pop your ability as well. Well, Agendar is about to die. Soon, I hope. And we're just gonna have 2 more regions to take. I think the most challenging place for us to take in this episode is going to be Dead Man's Dyke. And my plan with that army is to go for Keluniak after we've taken Deadman's Dyke, because we have a full stack there. Who did we kill? We killed Agendaur. Agendaur is dead.
We must press our advantage.
Keep up the fire on the Witch Knights. Everyone should... No, these guys cannot break, if you remember. Sellswords are still fighting. You can flank them. I'm hoping that my archers might actually be able to destroy their general. Otherwise, Glorfindel can just charge them in the back and their general should die here as well. Oh, there we go. He's only the last man standing. Okay. Go for a charge on him. You can stop your firing. Let's see if we can kill him with this charge. I think he's quite hurt. Well, stay in melee with him. He should die soon. These guys are broken. Send everything in. There we go. Well done. We lost 54 guys. We killed the entire army. Dunedain bodyguards got the most. They are really powerful, those armor-piercing missiles. They really are. Good. Condom should be ours. They have another army outside, though. They could attack us with that. Let's see if they do it. Will they attack me with that? Yeah, they are going to. Well, I'm not that surprised. This seems to be a far greater army. They don't have a general. Once again, they have a ballista. They have some snow trolls. This is the first time in the campaign that we get to see these trolls. Without a general, though, I don't feel too threatened. Let's take these guys out as well before we nip into Condom and take it. Should be quite easy. Let's move in. Is it the same battle map? Yes, it is. Well, we're just going to take the same position again and do what we can against them. I wonder where they might want to attack us from, though. Just form the lads up something like this just for now. Archers, form up over here like you did last time, somewhere around there. Let the catapult have a free shot. We don't want to risk having our archers in front of them and getting shot in the back from the catapult. Glorfindel, you can stay in the back. We are going to use these cavalry. I don't want to risk Glorfindel's life, so we're not going to send him forth to harass. Just start the battle. They're over there. We want to get rid of their ballista and their trolls. Their snow trolls is something we want to get rid of. And their ballista. That's the only thing that can really threaten us in this fight, I think. Other than that, we are quite solid. Let's move over with the cavalry, see if we can get an opening against that ballista. They have a lot of wargs, though, so they might want to challenge me here. If we get caught by the wargs, we are going to be defeated. Oh, here comes the trolls. Are they rushing in for me? You feel free to start harassing these trolls. They're quite tough, so the earlier we can bring them down, the better. Their archers are moving up as well. Catapult, can you reach something? Not yet. Their ballista is still safe. They're moving up with their wargs. Let's take a look. If you could sneak past here. Sneak past, if you can. Okay, fall back, cav. Fall back. This cavalry unit is not going to fall back, though. We want to try and sneak past them here. There we go. They're chasing me. No, they're not chasing me. Slow down the speed. Move for the ballista. Go for it. Okay, archers. The trolls are not in range for you yet. Fire at these wargs, then. Do what you can against them. You can just stand here somewhere and fire or something from that position. Catapult. You can reach something. Can you fire at the trolls? Yes, you can. Fire at the trolls. Try and hit them and get some cheeky kills on them. We're moving in for their ballista. They're going to try and fire at me. Let's see if they can get some shots off. I don't think they are. Yeah, the wargs are just moving in. Harass them with everything we have. You need to move up into position. There we go. Catapult. That is not what I want you to do. But no, you're standing still now. That's good. Try and focus down those trolls. Still have some stragglers left behind here. They're moving into my line. We should maybe focus something else with our archers then, because these wargs are not going to last long. Go for the snow trolls. Let's see if we can hit anything here. Oh, that was a nice hit. We killed one of them. One kill on the snow trolls. The archers are beginning to focus them down here.
The enemy general flees.
Oh, the
like
general is
how
fleeing
he
already.
is. Press onward.
Archers, do what you
Bring
can
the spirit of his
against
army.
the trolls, yeah. Focus them down. Let's see if we can hit another one. Oh, it was a close one. Almost. They're going to move, everything is going to move up here. Keep up the fire on the trolls. We've only killed one of them. I'm not sure how many we are going to kill. These trolls are really tough. Let's plug the gap further. It looks like they're moving here. Catapult is about to fire. That was a good one. We killed another troll. This is dangerous to friendly fire mode. Let's fire at something in the back instead. Yeah, the trolls have reached us. They have 10 remaining. We're still firing at them. Axes, I want you to join here because you're armor piercing. You should be able to make their life quick. Make a quick end for them. You can fire in the blob in the back instead. You're firing Glorfindel, I'm not going to send you in just yet. I was looking with this unit. You're stuck in combat with a lot of forces, but you have destroyed the ballista, I think. Let's pull out with you. You can always return to safety as well, because you're not going to do anything over here anymore either. So just pull back to safety. How is it looking on the troll front? 9 remaining. They're moving in with the rest of their army.
Victory will be ours.
My archers are just bombarding them with shots. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can hit anything here in this area. Would be nice. Trolls, 9 remaining still. They're tough. The snow trolls are really strong. They also have 6 hit points like the Ologai. They're not as powerful, but they have a lot of survivability. So they're almost as strong as the Ologai. Not exactly as strong, but almost. Let's maybe use Glorfindel a bit here. Let's go for some charges. These guys are just moving home. Well, they are not going to push through. They will not. You're going for the arcing shot. That's not that nice, is it? Let's get you into a better position. Stand over here instead. Not sure if you're going to fire. If you are, on what things are you going to fire at? Move up over there. Huskarls, that's a unit we could fire upon as well. It's quite a scary one. Fire at them. You need to get the hell out of there. As soon as these trolls are done, we're safe. See if we can get... Oh, this is such a weird map. Let's see if we can get a charge from this area onto their orc fighters or something. Can we get up on this? Let's try. I think we can. Let's see now if you can get a charge done on the trolls. Yeah, let's move in, Glorfindel. Catapult, you can fire at something in the back. We are going to charge. Let's see if we can get a kill on the troll here. Not entirely. We killed one. We got one shot off and we broke a lot of them there. What do we have here? Angmar archers moving up. You can pull out of the archers. Catapult, you have done enough. Move back. We're not going to use you anymore. Glorfindel, orc fight, you can chase a bit. Archers, you can fire at the walls. You're moving up to go for the Amram archers. Feel free to do that. They only have 1 troll remaining. Go for it. Everyone seems to be broken except these Angram archers. We are going to break them soon though, because we have archers firing upon them. Angram infantry, they're not going to do anything against us. Pull forth with the melee infantry. Oh, you're getting caught here by the Angmar forces. Pull out. You can fire on them if you want to instead. Go for the Angmar archers, try and shut them down, chase them off the map. Well, everyone seems to be broken here. They have some thralls in the back. they are not going to do anything. Let's send in the Lindon guards against them, and Glorfindel, you could charge them down when we have started fighting them. These guys are gonna break as well as soon as we send something into this unit. Glorfindel, why don't you give them a charge? Archers, I think that you have done enough. Stop firing. Just sending Glorfindel here, and they should break immediately. As soon as he touched them, there we go. They're broken.
The enemy army flees the field.
Continue a little bit. Let's chase some of the troops down. Give a bit of chase here. We have a lot of cav, so why not? Let's go for it. Glorfindel, kill these Huskarls, and let us be done here. '88. Go for the Iron Marchers. And with this, Condom is going to be ours. When I annihilated this army as well, let's take a look at the kills. The Noldor Archers got the most this time, followed by the Amania Rangers. Okay. Well done. Condom is ours. There we go. There we go. Execute. Good. Angsul is ours. Sack it. Condom is ours. Sack it. That's some extra gold coins for us. We did get a lot of gold for that. And look at the amount of money we're earning from those regions. But then again, Glorfindel is inside and Círdan is inside, so that is probably why. Mount Gundabad has been reclaimed. Condom lost. Angmar wanes. They're probably going to get a doom stack now. Angmar. I'm not sure where it might be. We should be safe here though. Let's move up for Dead Man's Dyke now.
Scout the area.
What did they have inside? We cannot quite see. Let's just attack. Let's go for a ram. Let's go for some ladders. Let's go for some siege towers. Let's go for an extra ram though. Let's go for that. This army should be enough, I think. It's going to be a hard battle though. This is going to be a tough battle, but we should be able to win quite easily. With the Snowwalks taking Gundabad back, they might try and take Litash back soon. The dwarves are doing well though. It looks like they might be on the offensive here. I hope that they can move in and take Framsburg, even though they have the faction leader in there. That's a bit problematic. You're moving to Kenneth Bryn. Let's see if we can retrain some of you here. Some of you we could retrain, that's good. You're moving for Kenneth Bryn as well, because I want you to govern there. You're not earning us too much money there though, but stay in there, act as a governor. We're the largest faction once again with those extra regions. Mission failed, Argond. Faction announcements, no new family member coming of age there. Okay, we should probably get to the military garrison here while we have the money. Mithlond, what do we want to get here? Mithlond nobles, absolutely, let's get them. We have gotten the Noldorien armor here, so let's just train everything. Get everything up to the best armor we have in this area. Great art gallery perhaps will increase some extra money. Ballista maker, we are going to need some extra ranged troops. We're going for this one here though, and we're going for this one there. We're going to get the ballista maker here at Fornost when this one is done. This army is going to be sent down south to try and save Gondor. We need to retrain it, we need to strengthen it, and yeah, there's a lot of things we need to do. Over here, over at Mithlond itself, go for Fairground. Let's just click through here instead. It's gonna be easier to see. Let's go this and list settlements Imladris. We can spend some money. Let's go for the ballista maker here. Under towers, we really need this one to upgrade because I want to earn some more money. I want the better roads here as well, so that my troops can travel faster. Sagkalla over here. Go for the blacksmith. Bruinost, military garrison. No, I don't want to go for that. Or should we go for it? Militia garrison. It's going to help a bit with the public order, but we already have a lot of public order here, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Ostenedil. We have gotten the barracks here, both of them. Keep retraining troops. We're getting these ones. We have somewhat of an army here now, and that is really nice. I am a fan of that. Let's upgrade it then, shall we? Let's go for the city upgrade at Austenethil, and then we're going to try and rush for the Hall of Culture and those kinds of building in order to get the maximum barracks here. Cameth Bryn, military garrison, not going to go for that just yet. Maybe later when we have endless supplies of money. Fahamgathol, blacksmith, crop rotation, ship dockyard. Go for the economical buildings. Perth and Lune, we can still not get anything. 670 population, that's really low. Garthala, go for military garrison, we do not need that. High Pass, over here. Communal farming, definitely. We still haven't gotten that, let's go for that. Over here, military garrison, no. Angsul, artist studio here, please. And Khan Dum. We can get the Noldor Guard Hall. Let's go for the artist studio here as well. Okay, let's take a look here. We have these units up in the north. It's going to cost us a lot when we move them out, but these troops are going to move down to Mithlond because these 4 units are going to be sent down south with the fleet as well. We are going to start getting some more boats as well. Let's get some of these expensive boats. Let's get them all. We have retrained everything here. We are going to send these 2 units and the spears into the fort here. And let's do the same here. Let's send the axes from here. These guys can join as well. No, don't take the bad archers. Let's try and take some better troops here. Let's take the javelins. The javelins might be great against Mordor, against the great beasts later. So we want to get some Lindon mariners with us. Take the stronger troops here. Take these guys with us. They can join, and they are gonna stay inside it. You can move over here as well. Go for the fort. Okay, well, the Northern Dunedain is actually standing here with an army. You're moving into Austenethil to be retrained. Austenethil, you're earning us not that much money from here. Can we retrain you as well? Let's retrain him. I don't want him to be the governor here, though, because he's not earning us as much money. Look at that, it's a big difference. But you're gonna stay here for a turn, because we want to retrain you, get you up to par with the best armor available for you. And yeah, our army is going to be quite nice here. It is going to be quite nice. 20 defense, 17 attack, that's really great. We can retrain some troops here as well. It's not going to retrain them up to their maximum strength, but we can get the extra sword here. The extra attack, the bladesmith guild thingy. So we are going to retrain them here as well, because we want maybe to retrain these guys later at Austenethil. So with the extra sword for these troops, that's also going to be quite great for them. Let's go for that. Inadwythe is still, as I've said, this army here, it's quite a distance, but I'm going to try and send this army, as soon as we take Deadman's Dyke, I'm going to try and move down to Kelowniak with this army and take Kelowniak down. The forces that we have here, what we could do with these forces in this area is to try and move. Let's get the elites here as well. Let's get them all. Get the cab, it's really expensive, but get all of these elite troops. What I want to do with these forces here is maybe to send an army north and just help with Gundabad and give these territories to Khazad-dûm. Perhaps that's the plan, I think. Círdan, let's merge some of these troops up. And let's see if we can create another kinda-ish army. We should really disband some of these troops soon as well. A governor here would be nice to keep the peace. Can you move out? Yes, you can. You're earning us a lot of money though, but well, doesn't matter. Okay, take the healthy units with you. These ones. We could send... Can we get one unit out? Yeah, send this unit into Angsul. They do not like me that much. We cannot trickle around with the tax rate either. We need a governor here. I think Barkeleg is probably going to be given away, but it's Dona Norston. We're going to need him elsewhere. We need a governor at Angsul in order to keep the peace, I think. Who do we send?
Elven warriors.
We could send some of these governors, but then again, they're earning us so much money. They are. How How many turns until the next lord? 16 turns. We need another family member to come of age. We could send this guy. He's not earning us too much money at Kenneth Bain. So, you know what? Send him. Or you're earning us a lot of money here, aren't you? Yes, you are. We're not going to take you away from here. Not yet. You are going to move over to Angsul. It's quite the journey, but it's a safe passage because Angmar will be defeated when you get there.
Yes, my lord.
Círdan, I want you to return home. I want you to return home. I want you to go back to Mithlond. Get yourself retrained. I'm not sure yet where we will send you. He might be the guy leading the force when we send the army down south. It's quite the distance for you to go, though. It's going to take a lot of time. It is going to take a lot of time. We could take the fleet instead. That might save us a bit of extra time. We could get the ship over there and to the roads at least. That would save us a lot of time. Maybe Círdan is the one that we should send down south to aid Gondor. That is something. Yeah, they've taken Brethil. We need to act soon because Gondor's days are soon over if we do not help them swiftly. They are not going to survive for too much longer. They're not. Well, well, well. Things are looking great. Angmar is about to be destroyed. As I've said, we want to try and help Khazad-dûm here, give these lands to them to make sure that they can really be a heavy hitter in the fight against Gundabad and Dol Guldur. I don't think we should wait though. Let's move in for Barkaleg. This is a large town as well. I'm so tempted on just auto-resolving here. I'm going to risk it. Yes, we lost a lot of guys though, but it's worth it. Saved us a bit of time. Go in, sack it for the money. We are going to give this one away. Let's destroy some buildings as well. That's something we need to do. Mount Graham Stables, get rid of that. Keep the armor barracks. Hillman Barracks, get rid of that. I'm sorry for the sound. This hurts your ear, I'm pretty sure. Witch King's Hall, get rid of that as well. Hillman Camp, get rid of that. And that's it. Don't repair anything. Keep these buildings intact. Dawn on Orston. I want you to move out. We do not need this region because we're still going to, or should we keep this region as well, maybe? Yeah, I think this region might be the one keeping our empire intact. But then we're gonna need a governor, I'm pretty sure. Merge up the troops into full units. We could just take Litash, and that would keep our faction. But then this region is not good because we have destroyed every building in there. What we could... Angsul really needs a governor. It really does. Khazad-dûm might also need a governor. Take out some siege weapons. Dawn on Orston, you're moving out with the healthy units from this region. Yeah, they absolutely hate me. We can lower the tax rate though. Repair and go for the artist studio. We are going to keep Barkaleg. Let's keep it. We could probably move with Dawn on Orston straight away, honestly, towards Litash. We are probably gonna do that. He's gonna move there. Let's merge you guys up as well. Some of you, let's take some troops from this area. A few of the healthy ones. And you're gonna link up with Dawn on Orston as well, over at Litash. And Dawn on Orston might keep on fighting here against Gundabad as well. Let's send you out. Let's get some watchtowers with Glorfindel. He's the man best suited for the job. He has... Let's send these elites as well, honestly. Send them with us. Let's get the watchtowers done with Glorfindel because he has a lot of movement points. We need watchtowers everywhere. That's just how it is. You can help a little bit, but not too much because they hate me there. We are going to need a governor at Khazad-dûm as well. They absolutely hate me. We need to watchtower up all of these regions. And we need more generals here. We really do. 11k in the bank. We have Brunos, no, nothing. Anonrod, nothing. Austin and Phil. We could send this guy up north. And keep Eladan in here. Maybe we should. Yeah, you know what? Send Elros north, maybe. But then again, I might want to use him in wars because I like his name, Elros. I do like that name, so we might want to use him as a general instead because of the name. So I'm thinking we might do that instead. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's use him as a commander later instead. We are retraining all of the troops here. That's good. We're getting another unit of Mithlond nobles. All right. Let us end the turn. And let's see if Angmar attacks me here. I don't think they are. We are probably just going to go in and destroy them. Let's end the turn. It would be quite nice if the Northern Dunedain would support me or something over at Deadman's Dyke in our fight there. I do not expect it, but it would have been nice. We are going to sell it as soon as we get it to the Northern Dunedain. What do we have here? Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. What on earth do you want? If they backstab me, I'm going to be mad as hell. They shouldn't though, because they have enemies to fight. And here we go. Another Enedwythian army going in against me. Another full stack by the looks of it. They have another full stack outside there. Well, maybe we should send some forces down here from Imladris instead, because I'm not sure how much more we can take these attacks. Gunnabad! Oh, that is surprising. That's a tiny army though, nothing that can hurt me. Absolutely not. That army is not going to hurt me at all. It's a tiny one. We have the military garrison there, so there's no problem at all. Angmar Wrath renewed. Well, we are going to destroy them anyways. Angsul, Bladesmith, let's get that. Edoras has been besieged. Gift, 2,000 gold coins. Well, we're not going to say no to that. Oh, almost. They're almost going to help me here. Let's take a look. Faction leader and 2 generals. They have some decent units in here. We are going to take it. Construction report. Forlond, public fountain. We're going for the ballista maker. More Tarth crop rotation over here. A great art gallery, go for that. Mount Graham, Noldor, Gondor. Let's go for the Valiant Council Hall here. Thorbach land clearance. Well, we are attacked, so go for the port whenever we can get it. Repaired. Barkleg. We're going for the artist studio. Okay. We are going to send some forces. Let's send these guys down towards this area here. To Thorbach. We have gotten the new recruits though. The Noldor archers and the Noldor defenders are here, so I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident that we should be able to hold them off here without too many issues. Mithlond retrained. Keep retraining everything we can. We are preparing another fleet. You are moving. We can aid you with the fleet here, honestly. Go into the fort. You can go into the fleet as well, and we are going to send you into the fort in the meantime with you. Okay, you are moving in there to be retrained as well. You're going for some boats, we're going for some boats here. Okay, Kirdan, I want you to move home. Get watchtowers on the way. As many of them as possible. You are moving over here to aid in this area with Dawn and Norston. Get a tower here. Link up together on the road here. Oh, he's over there. He's actually standing over there. Oh, that's not nice. Well, he's in this region. We are going to get rid of them, so he's going to turn rebel. Litash is a region we are going to give away, so he can stay there. This is a dangerous army. It is. We are not going to fight it, though. It's going to turn rebel. I'm hoping that they're not going to attack me. Glorfindel, keep giving me some vision. Give me all the vision you can get. We need everything watchtowered up, and you are the man for the job because of your movement speed. Okay, let's take a look. Austin Athil is really starting to get a solid army. We should queue up this one. Just keep going military here. That is what we want to do. Is there anything more we can train? Nothing. Yeah, this is a solid army that we have inside here. Can we get anything here? We need to upgrade this one fast. Oh, we're soon there. We're almost gonna be able to upgrade it soon. Get the elites here as well. Get them all. We need everywhere. The elites is needed everywhere.
Follow me.
You are moving towards Angsul.
Scout the area.
Try and secure it. You're just gonna stay here for the time being, Elrohir, because we need you there to keep the peace at Condom. Well, I think we should not wait at the attack of Deadman's Dyke either. Even though these guys are not supporting, it would have been nice with some Dunedain support here, but we don't need it. We can defeat them anyways. Let's move in. Turin is going to take down Overlord Niall, Conqueror of Fornost Rhine. Well, you have stayed here, you have taken it, congrats to that, but you are going to be wiped out now. They have quite the army though. They have a lot of generals. These Witch Knights are scary. Quite scary. 12 attack, 28 defense. We have some javelins that could do a lot of damage to them. There's a mixture of early tier troops and some late game troops in this army. We have the Cav. They might not be that useful in this fight though. They also have some really weak troops in this army, so, well, let's move in and let's take Deadman's Dyke and let us get rid of Angmar once and for all. Let's move in.
Fight to the end.
The Battle of Fornost. Are these towers? I don't think they have any towers here. Can we even scale the walls? I am not sure that we can. Maybe here and move down these steps here. I don't think so. I only think we can break through the gate. This is a nice settlement though. When Fornost has been upgraded, it's a lovely settlement. It looks really good. Look at this. Look at the architecture. So beautiful. Well, melee forces. Let's see if you can drop your rams. Prepare yourself to charge in. Javelins you're going to support as well. Let's start. Oh, we dropped that one. That was not intended. That was not intended. You can take that ram again. Can we even use the ladders? I don't think we can. No, we cannot use them at all. So let's drop the siege equipment here and let's just pull through the gate then. Okay, all of their armies are over here. That's actually good because then we can use our troops better. That's really good, honestly. Drop the equipment and let's everyone just go with the army. Archers and javelins, you're gonna follow. Cav, you might be joined. General, you can join up as well. Fast forward. Well, it's gonna be so nice to see Angmar be done and defeated and dusted. It's gonna be really nice for us. It's gonna take away a big pain in our asses. The biggest pain in my ass at the moment is in Adwyth. And we're going to send our full military might down to them and destroy them. We are. With some exceptions, because some armies are going towards Gundabad and one army is going down south to Gondor to try and help them reclaim some of their territories and give those territories away to Gondor again. Try and strengthen them, try and make them decent against Mordor. Mordor is really beginning to snowball. So if we can hinder that a little bit, then I'm all for it. I am. Just fast forward. Get the ram into position. Oh, what? Didn't I tell you? No, I didn't tell you. Oh my god. I told every other unit in my army to move forth, but not the ram. Oh lord. What do we have in the back? Oh, archers. Send them up as well. Well, they're almost there. Let's take a look at the map. We could go for this area as well and go for another force from this area if we wanted to. Can we move up here? No. I think in order to utilize these walls here, you need to repair Fornost. I think so. I think that's what you need to do.
battering ram is in place.
Yeah,
It'll not be
bring
long
down
before
the
our
gate
enemy's
for me,
defenses
please.
fall.
Do it. Let's probably send the pikes in the middle.
The battering ram has done
Oh, they're
its
moving
work.
for me. Let's send the pikes forth. Axes, and you can take this path. Flank around, and you are going to take this path to the other side. Archers and javelins, you are going to take the center. Cavalry, you can move in as well. General, you can move in. What do we have here? Halberdiers. And they're sending their best troops to the front line already. They're sending some wargs as well. Slow down the speed a bit. You can stop where you are. Javelins, I want you to run into position. Try and squeeze through here quickly. Form up into a defensive line here, pikes. General, you're going to support the pikes here. Archers, you can also run, because I want you to fire at those bloody wargs. Stand over there, please. The javelins are on the way in. Good. Warriors, Angmar infantry. No, don't go too far. Don't go too far. Stand over there. I want you to fire at the halberdiers. Whenever you can. Whenever you're ready.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, these javelins are in position. Let's fire at the halberdiers. Archers, you're almost in position. You can start firing down these raiders. Bring them down. Afterwards, we are going to fire at the warriors instead. We're throwing our javelins at these halberdiers. They are going to fall swiftly, I think. Here comes the next javelin unit. Cavalry, you're going to make yourself useful here as well. Go for a charge on the Angmar infantry, perhaps. You could do. Yeah, why not? Let's move up with you. You're going to take this path as as well. This flanking area. Go for a charge on the Angmar infantry. Javelins, save your ammunition, fire at the Iron Crown warriors whenever they're in range. You can start firing at them as well. Okay, you should be in range soon. Surely. Decent charge. Pull out, do it again. Yeah, fire at them. Yeah, we did a lot of damage to them. General, you're going to flank them. I was going for these troops. I'm going to start running a bit with you. You can run into position. On the other side, we're getting there as well. You can run into position. You are going to regenerate anyways. Do not fire anymore. We do not need you to fire. You can stop firing as well. General, just charge them in the back. We should be able to break them. The cav is going to make sure that we break them as well. Yeah, they're charging in their backs, and my general is, my cavalry is going to charge them in the back as well as soon as we've defeated these Angmar infantry. We're still fighting halberdiers here, so they're more piercing. They're a bit scary. Are we even charging them here? Doesn't look like it. Could we just ignore this unit maybe then? It's not hurting us anyways. So if you form up over there instead and charge these guys down instead, it would be better, I think. Oh, you're walking again even though I'm telling you to run? Ah, frustrating. Just go for a charge. Ignore these guys and go for the charge here instead. Yeah, just push through these Angmar infantry. Ignore them. Go for a charge against halberdiers. And you didn't charge. Ugh. Archers, if you want to, please finish off these wargs. Yeah, just kill him. The cav isn't working accordingly. It really isn't. It's clonking out here. It's quite frustrating. The warg is still intact. It's really weird. Stop firing. You're moving up as well. Can we get that charge off? Please say that we can. Go in again. My army is moving up. They have the Iron Crown Longbowmen here. Shouldn't be a threat. Witch Knights, let's try and flank them. Kill that general here if we can. We are going to get the charge off here, that's good. We should be able to break them this time, I think. Maybe not. They're shaken. Oh, look at these upgraded ones. They look really cool, these upgraded Lindon long spears. Look at them, they look really good. Look at these archers and javelins. Look at these javelins, upgraded ones. The archers, when they're upgraded, look really cool. You can move out. Just kill these wargs, will ya? Let's take a look at these guys. I think they looked about the same. Yeah, they do. Some of them don't even hold a sword. These guys have been upgraded as well. They look really cool. Yeah, let's disrupt these archers from firing. Will we? Can you? Oh, they're fighting us. We have some axes. Let's send in the axes in the backs of these witch knights. Iron Crown Longbowmen. You can move in and silence them if you want to. Are we about done here? No, they're not dead. Not yet. They should die soon, and as soon as they have died, we are going to move forth with the rest of our army. Orc Hunters, Angram Archers. Silence the Hunters. Let's look here. Let's charge these Witch Knights in the back. With these armor-piercing axes, we are going to finish them off quite easily. Yeah, look at those. Everyone got a kill almost. They're going to drop fast from my axes. Oh, you have lost a lot of troops here. Are we still not done with these guys? How is this possible? They have 3 guys remaining. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore them. General, you can finish them off. Pikes, javelins, archers. Let's just move all of you up here to the center. Kill the general already. Surely they should break now. They should. Pull forwards. Move forth. We're destroying the hunters. We are decimating the longbowmen. You can move out if you want to. Try and silence these Angram archers. On this side, we are destroying the witch knights. Hard. General, you're gonna stay here. I don't want you to die. I need all of my generals alive. Witch knights, witch knights. 2 of the witch knights are over here. Let's go for them as well. They're sending forth some orc hunters to support here. Oh, are you about done here? Yes, you are. You can fight these Angram archers. The rest of you are going to move to this area. They have a lot of archers and fighters here. Let's move over here and start fighting them. Cav, just go to the side. I don't want to use you because you're glitching out in this settlement. Just pull away. I'm not going to use you anymore because you're just going to glitch out. It's going to hurt me. Are you done here? Almost. 1 guy remaining. I think he's going to die soon. We can start moving, I think. We're about to silence all of these units here, all of their missiles and javelin troops that they have there. Run there, please. Pikes. You're more than welcome to fight these witch knights. What do we have here? We have some archers. The archers are likely just going to stand over there and fire at these witch knights whenever they arrive. And the javelins that still have ammunition are going to try and flank. Try and flank them, and we're going to try and throw in their backs. Are they just trying to push through us here? It looks like they are. That's really frustrating. North Guard on the square. These guys are pretty surrounded, but they're fighting some weak troops. And you're going to get some help from these axemen as well. Javelins. You still have ammunition, so if you can fire this unit with the last of your ammunition that you have, why not? Let's do it. You can fire at them as well. You're done here. Let's move you in as well, and let's just utterly surround them. They are sending forth some more just Angmar archers. Nothing scary. Javelins, how are you doing? Still throwing, still firing at them. Keep doing work here against them. You can move in against Angmar archers if you want to. You don't have any ammunition left anyway, so move in there. Root up pikemen. Spears, you should be able to deal with them. Axemen, I want you to fight the North Guard, and you can fight the Orc fighters. You're not done yet entirely. One of you still have some ammunition left. And now you're out. I want you to flank the Witch Knights. Pull away with the archers, please. Go for the flank. Okay, we have all of them locked in combat. You're done here. You're going to flank this big blob here. Stand over there and flank them. Cav, is it safe to move you in now? I think it is. These guys are pulling. But yeah, let's send the Cav in as well now. Just chase after these Angmar marches. And go for charge on them in here. Stop them. Do as much damage as you can. These Orc fighters are trying to pull away. They're wavering though. Cav is moving in. Witch Knights are almost getting killed here. We're fighting the Angmar archers, we're fighting the pikes, we're fighting here against some Northguard. This is a tough fight for my axemen, but they should win. You're locking these fighters, they should break soon, they're just trying to pull away. Just ignore them, go for the hunters instead. Cavalry, you've pulled through. What can we even charge? I'm not sure what. Nothing by the looks of it. Oh, they're going back now, okay. Well, my Noldor veterans should have an easy fight against these Orc hunters. And you're done here, well done. We're going to flank someone. Enemy General Fallen, Osgar, has died as well. Perhaps we should flank these pikes. I think we should. Let's move in and flank them. Angmar archers, you're done there. You can help with the Angmar archers. We're still fighting some of their Witch Knights. Let the Lindon long spears deal with them. Yeah, another General Halda. Move in for the pikes. All of their generals are being killed. You can flank the thralls if you want to. Going to flank the Orc fighters, yeah. This battle is soon over, and Angmar is going to cease to exist as a nation after this one. Which is really, really good. Long expected. Finally, we can send everything down towards Enedwythe now and start doing some hurt to them. Just end them as fast as possible, take some new lands, and create that road down towards the Gap of Rohan with us and the Northern Dunedain doing some heavy fighting. Send you in as well. Well, there we go. Fast forward, this battle is over. Excuse me there, I had to sneeze. That's why I muted the microphone for a second. They only have the pikes right left. They should die in any second. Blow the horn. Oh, they have another unit here somewhere. Oh, Witch Knights, a flag carrier. How did you survive? There we go, he died. Well done. We lost a few guys, but they had a full stack in here, so, well, to be expected. But then again, this army is still quite intact, and we are just going to move out from here and go straight towards Keluniak with this army. Straight away, no lingering here. Moving out straight away. Sindar Spearman, 345 kills there. That's really well done there. I'm surprised about how many kills you did get. Noldor Veterans, 222. Well, wonderful. Fornost has been reclaimed to the Northern Dunedain because we're going to sell it. And Angmar has finally been destroyed. Well done. I'm so happy. Angmar is done. There are no more. There we go. Angmar's leader is dead. And trade increase. Sack the settlement. No, do not sack. Just occupy. This is the Northern Dunedains. Just occupy here. Angmar faction destroy. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Let's leave this settlement as it is. The funny thing is, I think that the Northern Dunedain would be able to use the Noldorian armor, because as a faction they could get another smithing tier when they reunite, I think, but I think that they still could use this. We're not going to wait though and get it for them. We are going to move out, but it would be fun if they could use it. Spy, you can move further down as well.
Approaching quietly.
Mengelen is rebel. Oh, they've taken it back. Is that why the Northern Dunedain is going back and forth all the time? It could be. It could very well be that is the reason why they're not doing anything. Move out from Dead Man's Dyke. Get a tower for them. Diplomat, where are you? He is over here. Yeah, over there. Give region. Dead Man's Dyke. Hopefully they are going to upgrade it and rename it to Fornost soon. I'm hoping that they are. Make demand. Bankrupt. 500 gold, 600 gold. Can you give that to me?
No.
Oh, they cannot even afford it. Well, we're gonna give it to you for free then. You're so broke. Yeah, you're getting it for free. Why not?
How could we? Well,
They should get a garrison there, I think.
Farewell.
Yeah, that's a tiny one. Only some bandits. Bloody hell. Well, let's move. We have some decent roads here, so we should be able to reach Colonia quite swiftly, I think. Move for Colonia. Take the fastest road. This army should be enough to take it down, I think. We do not have any siege weapons, so we are going to besiege them and hope that they sally forth or something. We are still going. We're getting a decent army here as well that Eladan could maybe use later. Really want to get some more elites here though. Okay. These troops are getting closer. Kirdan, where are you? You're over there. We cannot send you anymore this turn. These armies are just trying to regroup with these guys. Look at it. It's a rebel army. It's not going to do anything, I don't think, anymore. Well, let's end the turn. I don't think there's much more we can do. You are on the way towards Angsul, I think it was. Yes, Angsul. Because they absolutely hate us. We need you there in order to keep the peace. We do. Gobedrian looks quite okay for the moment. We need to get the culture up. And also a governor here would be nice. Destroy that one as well. Okay. Let us end the turn. We still have a fight here probably. If you could support us, that would be really nice. I'm hoping that they might want to take Mengel. I hope that Bree or just someone takes this region. Bree would be the perfect faction to take it, because they are not going to fight anyone anyway, so they could deal with this. I think the Northern Dunedain had this one before. They took it, they hold it, and then they get attacked, and then their armies move back to try and support against attack, and back and forth, back and forth. That is probably why they're not being aggressive, because the rebels are constantly attacking them at Mengelen. Bree, please take it, because you can deal with them. Northern Dunedain, I want you to use your armies offensively and not defensively against a rebel army at Mengelen. That's just a waste of time.
Yes, my lord.
It's gonna be a nice army that we send down, and we would benefit from having a few siege weapons when we move down. A few catapults, two catapults and a ballista or something would be really nice to have with us when we send the fleet down to Gondor. We are likely to move in here, take Osgiliath, Minas Tirith, and Kerandros. These 3 or maybe 4 regions, take them straight away, move into the boat again, go to Pelagi, take these regions back, and make sure that their heartlands are back into their nation. Try and take Calenhad. I think the most important regions to take is the Osgiliaths and Kerandros, to start creating that small corridor again. That's what we need to do. Let's end a turn. We have a fight to fight against the Nedwite again. I'm not sure if they have enough to break in, because we have some elites. Hopefully that rebel army there, it's a bit scary, but I'm hoping that they're not going to do anything against me. I really don't want them to. Ost-Innerville, they're sending a stack towards Ost-Innerville. Well, they are going to pay soon. Dunland, oh, they're attacking with another army as well. These guys are going to break easily. Solas, he has 2 generals with him. They have some of their later troops as well. I think we should be able to win here, but as some of you guys have suggested, we should maybe start thinking about selling this region to the Northern Dunedain soon and withdraw here, while we wait for further reinforcements. Because they have another full stack on the way as well, so yeah. We might want to consider that, absolutely. Let's move in though and let's take these guys down.
Put an end to this.
Yep, this is likely going to be quite tough again here. They're probably just going to rush in with everything they have. We are going to leave you on the square, just to try and stop them from rushing in. Cavalry, you're going to do what you always do, is try and weaken them if you can, all of you. You can form up over wherever you can form up. You can form up over there. Well, then stay there. We have some extra archers that we could use. We don't have the ballista here anymore. It has been destroyed. They're sending the javelins up on the ladders. That's really good. That's really good for us. Elrond, if you could maybe... Yeah, you could stand over there as well. And these archers are going to stand here. Okay, well, defenders, buy time for us, and spears go into shield wall here, block as much as you can. I think it was good that we got some of these elites in here, otherwise we would have a lot of issues. You could help, you could stand on this side of the wall if you want to, there we go. These spears are gonna stand and plug the gap in the back, or you could stand somewhere around here. Oh, bloody hell, can we form you up somewhere? Okay, good. There we go. We have these 2 troops as well. They're going to stand in the back somewhere and just act and support wherever they might be needed. And all of the cav is in the back along with these 3 men here. Okay, start the battle. Cavalry, move out. Okay, let's take a look. What do we want to fire upon? What do you have here? Some Ambaxathoi, Fishermen, and Nedwite Marksmen. I think they're quite good in melee as well. 17 defense and 9 attack. They're pretty solid archers in melee as well. Fire at them. Fire on the blob there. You, what can you fire upon? Tota, Billmen. Billmen are armor piercing. Fire at them. You're firing at the guardsmen. Do that, please. Weaken them. Elrond should be able to deal with them. What's their stats? Let's take a look. A22. Well, he's going to finish them off easily in melee. No problem. Cav, how is it going for you? You can start running. Let's move up. Let's try and do some damage to them. We could try and delay the ram here. I think the tower is going to be destroyed. We could try and delay the ram to buy some extra time.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls.
We could.
It's time for butcher's
We should
work.
probably do that. We don't want them to push in too fast. If they do, we are going to have issues. We're going to sacrifice this unit to do it, to stop them.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates.
We need to get there. You're fast. Move in. Stop them from going in with their ram on our gates before they go in. 40% over here. These archers are going to be able to deal with them. This siege tower is going to be destroyed. Focus these troops down. You're moving in. Go quickly. Elrond, start fighting these guys. You can fire at the billmen if you want to. Can you sneak in through here? Yes, you can. Good. Go and shut it down. 60%. Yeah, shut it down. Quickly. Oh, they're throwing at us. We survived. We survived. Go in and shut it down. Try and survive. Oh, one guy. You need to shut them down. Oh, come on. Run over there. Shut them down. They're plowing through. 87%. Come on. There we go. I think... Oh, they got through. They got through. Oh, Lord. That sucks. That sucks. We clonked there. And now they're going to push in it with everything they have. Try and weaken the Ended White Marksman. 47%. We might not be able to destroy it, sadly. It's going too slow here. And once again, they're sending everything up here on the walls. A lot of their troops are being sent up there. Don't like that. Fire them, fight them as long as you can.
The enemy have taken.
We're trying to stop the... Yeah, we're going to charge them. That's good. Weaken these marksmen. Pull out. Oh, we didn't get to buy the time against those bloody... The bloody ram there. Where's Elrond? He's over there. They're sending a lot of things up. You're going to move down. And fire on them on the walls instead. We don't want Elrond to fight for too long because we don't want to risk his life. 74. Are they sending more troops up here? They are. We are going to destroy this one. That's going to be a nice boost. Let the defenders fight for as long as they can. We want them to make them exhausted and tired. The archers are moving down. Let's see if we can... Where could we position you? Somewhere on there, maybe? And you're going to support fire on the guardsmen. Pop the ability. Elrond, where are you? You're in the front lines. Almost in the front lines. Fire there. Come on, destroy the tower. Oh, they don't have as many troops in here anymore. 93. If we can kill some of the troops, it's gonna be worth it, a little bit at least. 99. Just one more shot and it's destroyed. They are beginning to push through here a bit.
Beware, lest they try some other trick.
Let's send these guys over as well. You're supporting on the walls against those guys. We are going to send you in combat to aid. Spears, send you in as well. Start plugging a gap here. Can go for guard mode as well. Elrond, you're not even blooded up yet, are you? No, not... Yeah, okay, a little bit. Some of them are running down. They're going off my archers. Well, I'm glad that some of them are moving down. Just finish off these guardsmen, will ya? Well, they moved down. Fire at something outside. You're gonna keep on kiting outside. Or maybe actually fire down here if you can. Instead. Fire down there in the blob. It's gonna be far more effective. Elrond is really out for blood here. You're going... No, I'm not sure where you should go. We have this in the bag, I think. We've killed 28% of their army. These guys needs to be grouped up in order for us to charge them. Just kite them. Keep kiting them. You're firing down here, that's perfect. It's bloody brilliant. You should be able to form up better. Form up like this instead. You're standing perfect like you are now. Just fire down here. Elrond, how are things going? You're really in the thick of it. Let's push up with the unit a bit here to make him a bit more protected. There we go. Archers, you should be able to get some shots from that position. Let's take a look here how things are looking. Elrond is not in the best position, but he's getting a few kills for us. And they're still just trying to pull through here. Let's have some javelins here. That's weird. They're pushing through. They're sending some spearmen up on the walls. That's not ideal. We're about done there. Yes, you are. Firing the blob as well from that position. As long as they're not sending anything up on the ladders. Cavalry still after us. We should be able to charge these guys because it looks like they've been grouped up accordingly. Let's go for a charge on them. Enemy general fallen. Solas has died. Well done. Should be able to break them. There we go. Those guys are broken. These guys are soon going to be grouped up, but these guys are spears. Let's ignore them. Don't go for them. Was that their main general? I think it was. Keep up the fire on them. They're throwing their bloody javelins at us, though. That's painful. We are going to win here. I don't feel too worried, but... well, Inadwyth is a pain in the arse. They are. They're the most painful faction for us at the moment. And they're really strong in this update. Inadwyth is one of the strongest factions in the game. In this update. They've been blessed with a huge update. Yeah, you're winning the fight against them, that's good. Elrond is still firing. We have one javelin guy throwing at us. Oh, he got a kill on us. This one guy... Are you charging? No, you're not. You're not charging. Pull out. We cannot charge them as long as they're not grouped up accordingly. We won't be able to charge them. It just doesn't work. What do we have here then? Druidan hunters. Let's go for that. No, that's the reinforcing armies.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We're seeing some of them run away now. Let's see if we can go for a charge on these guys at least. Yeah, we did. Well done. These are some pathetic Inadwythian armies, so nothing really to be scared of. Pull away. What we want to do with the cab is to try and chase all the routing troops away before they return to the battle. These routing troops, let's see if we can chase them down and just get rid of them. This solo javelin... Oh, he's not there anymore. These spearmen have been holding the line for ages for us. You feel free to fight them. They are throwing some axes at us. That's really hurting us. Please chase after these guys here before they return to the fight. They're likely to return in any second. Please chase them before they return. They have a lot of strength still in their numbers. Yeah, there we go. Keep chasing them. Keep chasing. Good. What do we have here? Some spears, some Fablon bodyguards. These guys are chasing after us. Let's see if we can go for a charge on them. Oh, everyone is broken here. Well done. They're sending up some guys on the walls. Billmen. Frustrating units. Spears you're holding like champions. You can fire at the bodyguards. Oh, they're not broken. Oh, get out. I think we should just send you in. You did buy us some time outside, but we're gonna send you in because you cannot do anything outside anymore. You can help with the billmen there. Oh, there's so many troops breaking here, but we cannot chase them down because... Move back inside instead. You can go back on the walls again if you want to. Start firing some missiles. These guys are broken. We have defended here. Form up again and prepare for the next wave. These guys are broken. Let's fire at everything that is outside. These guys should break in any second as well. Let's fire at whatever you can fire on. You're pulling back. Go this way here. And hopefully all of them should go in again. These spearmen are not going to be able to do anything against us. I don't feel too threatened. It's the range troops. They're axe throwing and the javelins and things like that. How is it going here? These guys are still alive. Still not broken. They're wavering. Come on. Please just break them. Here they come. Druidan hunters moving in. Keefe huntsmen, they are not going to last long against my spears. There we go. Just smash them. Didn't I tell you to move up on the walls? Okay, yeah, they're storming in against my spears again. A clan herald unit there, let's fire at that. Surely they should break it any second now. I'm surprised they're still fighting us. It's really not nice that they are fighting us. They've killed a few of my units here. Yeah, they're trying to storm me. A lot of them are already broken. They've finally moved up on the wall. Just fire the blob there. On this blob. They're throwing their javelins at me. They're missing a lot of their throws though, but they're still throwing and they might get through with 1 or 2. It's the clan heralds, I think. They're really good javelin troops. They really have good javelin troops, Endwith. Space, you're not losing a single soul when you're fighting these guys. Just keep them here, let the tower support, and we should be fine. Cavalry, you're inside. Good. They should focus the square now again. Fall on border guards. Oh, you're done here. You're done, finally. Go for the clan heralds. Do we have a general in this unit? Not sure. I think we have killed the general. But just get rid of those javelins. They can hurt us a lot. We have lost 2 spears here and they're holding against a large force. Cavalry, I want you to move here. I want you to prepare to chase down the troops whenever you got the opportunity. You can fire at the fishermen here. Fire at them. Some more fishermen, some more guys are breaking. We're destroying the heralds. Well, they're not going to be able to break through my spears. They're not. There's no way for them. These guys are too strong. They are. They're excellent at holding. Look at them. The staying power, the holding power of these Noldor defenders is absolutely insane. I want to move out with my cav again to chase down their troops, but if we do, they're probably going to try and follow me with all of the troops that is standing here. You fire down here instead now. I'm trying to push through with a lot of the troops here. Just fire on the units here, try and break them. A lot of them are breaking, but some of them are still trying to push into my lands. Quite frustrating. Yeah, they're moving back again. Just fast forward. We have a few Noldor veterans standing here ready to fight. Some of them are broken, some of them are returning again. Cab. Move out, try and chase them down if you can. Archers on the walls. Fire on these units. We're getting surrounded here. I'm not sure how long these guys are going to be able to survive. I would like to keep these guys. Look at the amount of experience they have. We should send something there. Elrond, you're going to move down and support him in melee. Cav, stay here. Do not move too close to them. I just want to break these guys. We still haven't lost a single soul here. And I really don't want to. I want to keep this unit intact. I want to retrain them later. You two, go over here and help them, please. Yeah, they're broken as soon as they move in. You can stay on the walls. Stay on the walls. Cav, it's time for you to do something. These Mordor skirmishers are probably going to return to the battle. If we can catch them before they do, I would be really happy. Let's go in. No, they're back again. These guys, though, they're just basic spears. Trying to go after my cav. Ah, they're so frustrating to fight. Oh, we have a general here. I think. No, it's the Lindon spearman. We still haven't lost a single one of these guys. Well, these Lindon spearmen are going to break as soon as we charge them in the back, I think. No? They're not breaking. Spears are still holding. Cav, you have spears after you, don't you? Yes, you do. Ignore those spears. Bloody hell, they're just chasing after me. Ian and Dwight, you bloody assholes. I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Absolutely not.
If we continue like the enemy general
Okay, they're broken. They killed one of my... Kill them all, please.
men have captured the enemy
They killed
general.
one of my
Guard it
Noldor
well and
veterans.
make it so he can see us defeat the rest of it.
Okay, surely they should break soon, all of them. Go after these Mordor fishermen. Both of you can chase after that unit. Just form up over here again. There we go, we wiped that unit out. Good. These guys are not gonna fight for long. Don't think. There we go, those guys are broken. Let's go after them. These guys are gonna break straight away as well, I think.
The battle is very much in our hands. Victory will be ours.
Continue for a little while. Bloody hell. Ian and bloody Waith. Bloody hell, you're so painful to fight against. It's insane. You are the most painful faction. You can stop firing. 92, that's enough. Exit the battle, please. There we go. Some more Enadwythian armies utterly destroyed. Well done. Elrond got the most kills. 300 kills there. Well done. Good work. We might get attacked straight away there because they have another full stack just outside of thorbach, so let's see if they do that. Okay. Can we rest one turn, or are they going to attack me straight away? I don't think they will. I don't think they are going to attack me. It looks like we are going to be able to rest. They're attacking me at Osternitil. That's totally fine. I'm not sure why they're attacking me there. We have a big army there. I am actually quite surprised. One faction that we should really try and destroy as soon as possible is Dunland, because Khazad-dûm is fighting them. And we don't want Khazad-dûm to use any of their armies at all against Dunland. We want them to use all of their armies against Gondor only. That's the faction we want them to fight. Ardenaim. Still nothing. Yes, please. Yes, bloody please. Barclay, yes. You spawned in at Khazad-dûm. That's really good. Lond Angren, we're not going to go for that mission. We're not. Can we keep you in there? Yes, you could be in there.
Follow me.
We are going to do this then. You are going to move for Angsul because they hate me. 70%, you need to move in there fast.
Follow me.
And the general that we're sending wherever you are over here. You are going into Khazad-dûm instead. And then, as soon as he's there, Lord Elrond is going to move out. Spy, let's send this spy over here. Oh. Painful thing is that this rebel army is probably going to protect Litash, but we have siege weapons, so we can just nip in there and take it with siege weapons. We're gonna do that.
Elven warriors.
Let's group together.
Elves. Come, my brothers.
3 more slots.
Over here, elves.
Yes, my lord.
Elven warriors.
Take those guys. We are going to disband this archer here. I'm going to try and disband a lot of my forces in the north as soon as we have secured the public order. Because I want to make some more money. And the money that we are going to get troops with are going to be recruited in the south now. Go to Midland. You're almost there as well. Are we still retraining troops here? Yes, we are. Good. Large town. Morvatarth can be upgraded. Let's go for that as soon as we've gotten this one completed. Imladris Ballista Maker. Let's go for the catapult maker here. Gahusanur Fairground. Let's go for the irrigation. Oh, this is earning us a lot of money. Angsul Artist Studio. Let's go for the art gallery straight away. Khazad-dûm Artist Studio. Let's go for the art gallery here straight away as well. Donna Norston, you're gonna move into Litash as soon as you can with this army. Take it. We're gonna give it to Khazad-dûm. We're gonna try and mop up as many of these territories as possible from Gondor. Oh, they're still attacking us here, right? Yeah, remember. What do they have? Nothing that can threaten us. We have 3 units of elven defenders here, so, well, it's not going to be a problem. Can we retrain anything more here? Yes, we can retrain them. These troops
My lord.
are going to move down south
My lord.
to support in the southern area. Get them down there along with these units here.
Onward.
You are on your way towards Keloniak.
Scatter them.
You're almost there, only 2 turns away. We just want to take this one, get rid of their armies from this side. Just get rid of them.
Come, my brothers. Like the
We
wind.
could probably give this one to the northern Dunedain now, because they have an army nearby. They're likely to move in with this army into Tharbad. That is something we could do in order to make sure that he stays alive. And he could go to Ostenethil and we could retrain some forces here and create a strong army. What happened to my swords at Tharbad? Did they die? Well, we had 2 remaining. Why did they die? We still had some of the swords here, but they're no longer here. That's depressing. Coming of age. Yes. Yes. Really good. We needed you as well. Okay, where do we use you?
Elven warriors.
We could try and prepare with a diplomat to buy Dolvorn, maybe, or you could try and move in here and take some Edwithian lands here. I think you are going to do that. Valamaithor the Handsome.
By the light of Elbereth.
Well, you are going to stay as the governor, definitely. You are going to move up and retrain yourself.
Ships ready.
Get these guys over there as well. Move them into the fort, save some extra money.
By the light
We're gonna move over. We're gonna create an army for you as well, Valamaithor. You're gonna go and try and cleanse away some of these Edwithian lands here and take them for our own. That is the plan with you. Fornost got an extra boat. Sakalla, Eldarin Rockwen. Well, these units are going to move as well towards this area, towards Ostenethil. We're gonna try and just blitzkrieg our way through in Edwithian lands. I think Círdan is gonna be the one we are going to send.
By the light of Elbereth.
We just need to make sure that his army is completely ready whenever he arrives here.
Ships ready.
We are going... Oh, bloody hell. Let's attack this fleet. Oh, we couldn't reach. How about if you support?
Ships ready.
There we go. Just get rid of it. Thank you. Good.
We are victorious.
You can no longer... Because you got a command star. But then again, we are going to need more fleets. So, it doesn't matter. Retrain them. Get another boat here. You can stand over there. We're getting another unit of these. Get these units here. All of them. They're going to be needed. We could send another general down there because it's going to take a while for Círdan to get there. We could send this guy down to Gondor instead, and Círdan could try and mop up these Edwithian armies. I think we're going to do that because it's going to take too long for Círdan to go back to Mithlond and retrain. So this is the guy that will fight in the south because his army is almost ready. It's not going to take too long until his army is ready. We're likely going to wait for these Mithlond nobles before we move out, and ideally maybe get at least 1 or 2 ballistas with us as well. When we move out, let's queue up the ballista maker. Is there any place where we have the catapult maker? Ballista, get the ballista there. Get the ballista there. We're gonna need them. Guhuzanur, get the catapult maker before we get the irrigation, please. Command at sea. Okay, okay. Should we give this one away now? I don't see any in the way. I think we should. I honestly think we should, because then we could get him to safety.
Be gone.
We're likely to be attacked, though.
Your will, my lord.
I mean, we could try and stay here a little while. We could have trained some troops here. It's not going to help, though. What's the culture? 52. The port is going to give us some mariners. This army is not going to threaten us. Oh, bloody hell. Should we just stay here? Get a spy.
It's an enemy ship.
Get a spy here. I think we're going to stay. We're almost there with this army. So, yeah, we are going to stay. We are going to secure this area before we move Elrond out. We're sending all of our armies down south. These guys will join as soon as they've been retrained.
Elves, my lord.
You can move into Imladris instead to retrain yourself there. I'm not gonna go for any catapults there. Morvatarth, can you get me any troops? No, nothing that's really great. I want the elites now. I want to try and use only elites.
For the light.
Glorfindel, keep going for watchtowers though. We need them. I want them. They're really important for me. And move down here. Get these locations watchtowered up as well, and then go to the center. 70% here still. We're still safe. Could you go out for one turn and just give me one tower here? There we go. Move back. We need a governor there. And we have one on the way. He's gonna move in. Okay, well, things are looking great. Angsul, Litash, I mean, is going to fall. We're just gonna bombard it and sell it to Khazad-dûm, and we're gonna do the same with Gundabad, and the same with Earlstone, Berserkul, Framsburg. We're just gonna cleanse away these regions and give them all to Khazad-dûm, and hopefully Khazad-dûm is gonna be powerful. We need to claim Bairig. Bairig needs to fall, because we don't want Khazad-dûm to fight Dunland. We don't want them to focus their troops here. Absolutely not. This army looks pretty solid. Finally, a solid army of the dwarves. This army should move north. I really want them north. Well, let's end a turn. I don't think they could have an army here. Could we move the spy there? I don't think the only army they could attack us with is probably this army that stood here. And that army is not that scary. Oh. That looks like a ranger. It's on a turn. Let us end it. Oh my god, I think maybe Dona Norston is gonna be going solo in the north. And Glorfindel, as soon as he have been doing his watchtower thingy, he is likely to go down south as well. And to train and just get a solid army with him and start taking away some of these Enedwaithian lands as well. I think that's what we're gonna do. Are we bordering? No, I think that's the Litash area that Khazad-dûm is bordering. I'm hoping that it is. If it's Gundabad territory, we are bordering Gundabad then. I don't want that. I don't want them to surprise attack me at Khazad-dûm. That would be dangerous. Done lendings. Gundabad, are you going to take Litash? No. Radrim tribes. I think we are going to take a look at the map after this episode has been completed as well, because I want to look how things are going. Mordor is too powerful. This rebel army is moving after me. We won't be able to reach, but if you just go forwards, in the next turn we are going to be able to reach, and we have a lot of siege, so we can just move in and take it straight away. Most advanced faction, we're the most advanced. Construction report, Sagkalla, blacksmith, go for the armorer. Thorin's Hall's dockyard, we're going for the warehouse. Yeah, that's good. Barkeleg artist studio. Over here we're going to go for the art gallery as well. We're going to need a governor there soon as well, I think. Doesn't look like they like me.
Like the wind. At ease.
You move Khazad-dûm. You are going to move, what's the 70% still. We are going to send you one turn over there just to get that tower there, and then we're going to move into Angsul. Okay, then take the long journey home.
Over here, elves. Onward, my lord. Follow me. Over here, elves.
Move over there.
Ships ready.
Well, just want some siege weapons when we move down. We need some catapults or something before we move out. Some extra ships, that's great. We have some fleets. Training some more troops here. Bree still holds these territories here. Yeah, they're sending some forces back, but I think these armies are not going to threaten us. They're not that scary. You are beginning to get closer to Keluniak. That's really nice. They have a big army here. Oh, it would be nice if we could attack it here, because then we would be supported by these armies. That would be really great, but we cannot reach, sadly. That would have been a great battle to take. Hopefully the Northern Dunedain is going to try and attack this army. Let's go for Keluniak. They stopped attacking me here, okay. So train the troops, get them retrained. We're still going for the city upgrade, and then for the Hall of Culture to get the best military troops here. Let's move these forces down to Ostenethil, retrain them all there.
Elves, for the light.
All of them can be retrained with the Celebrimborian plate.
Come on.
So please, let's do it.
For the light. Swiftly.
Train these units. Let's get the Axemen here. These units have now been retrained as well. These troops are going to be sent down as well. Send them to Ostenethil. Get them all retrained there. You further vision, please. It's really nice to have Glorfindel, a cavalry general, because this is going so much faster with you. Without you, this would have taken ages.
Like the wind. Elven warriors.
You are likely just going to move down somewhere and retrain yourself. We're likely not gonna use. We're going to disband you two. The spears we're gonna keep. We're gonna restrain them, but the other guys we're just gonna disband to save some money. I'm hoping that we can disband all of these troops as well when we have a governor there. Same here, honestly, when we have a governor here. And here as well. We need governors in a lot of places. Can we retrain you? Yes, we can. Let's retrain you. One turn until we can get some ballistas here. We are getting a few ballistas here, but we need catapults. That's what we need. And that would be really nice if we could get some of those when we go down, because I want to be able to just go in, attack, go in instantly. We don't want to wait one turn before we charge into a place. We want to make sure that we can attack straight away. I think it is really important that we have that ability to do that. Otherwise it's going to be problematic. Dun, Larak, Bale. As long as Kiluneg is done for, we have this area secured. Oh, Bree took Mengelen. That's really good. That's really good that they did, because then the Northern Dunedain shouldn't focus on trying to defend Mengelen anymore. They should probably focus on getting some forces down here and fighting in the Dwight, because they don't have Angmar anymore. But they still have this place. Just garrisoned to the max. Faction leader, High King Bregnir. Okay, you're the faction leader. Can the AI actually go into Arnor, or is that only a human player thing? Would be nice to see the Kingdom of Arnor rise. Not sure if that works though. Would be nice if it could work. Send you in there. Prepare. I mean, our army is kind of ready almost. We want to get some elites though. These elites are on their way. I want the army that we send down south to be as elite as it possibly can get. And some javelins. We don't have any cav in that army, which is a bit sad. 7 turns. Maybe we should get some Amania riders here with the army as well. We need some cav, I think, to chase down some archers and things like that. We could get the ballista here and get the cav here. Are we going for the catapult maker? No, we cannot even get the catapult maker. Okay. Well, let's end the turn again. Let's do it. See what happens. That rebel army are likely to follow me to Litash, but it's not gonna matter because we can just go in there with all of the siege we have there straight away. Give it to Khazad-dûm. We are going to try and protect so that Gundabad doesn't move into Litash. Let's try and make Khazad-dûm strong. Let's try and make them powerful enough to deal with. Yes. Oh, they withdraw. See if we can attack them. Oh, it would have been really nice for us to help there against that army. But it's nice to see that the Northern Dunedain is putting some pressure. Oh, Mordor. Mordor. You sure have a lot of armies. But Gondor is still alive. They're not dead. So we can still revive them. And we are going to. Make no mistake. They're not going to die on my watch. Are the rebel armies... Is it going to attack me? Bloody hell. That's flipping frustrating. I don't want to fight this army at all. Ugh. Bloody hell. I really don't want to fight this army. That's just pretty decent army, honestly. I don't want to fight Angmar anymore. I just don't want to fight their armies anymore. I thought we were done with them, but they're protecting Litash, and I'm so tempted on just cheat winning against this army because I'm so not into fighting this army at all. I really don't want to do it. But I'm going to. Let's move in. Oh, this is boring. It is. Let's move in. It looks like the last remnants of Angmar want to have one last showdown with me, and if they want to have that, then, well, we shall give it to them. It's really not what I want, because we don't have a lot of melee troops in this army. But let's give it to them. Let's do it if they want to. So, form up. We have a lot of archers. Let's just try and bombard them with the archers. Cavalry, you can just move to the back if you want to. All of the siege weapons that we have are just going to stand over here and fire at will. Group you up. Archers, I'm going to group you up as well. There we go. You can stand in the back and protect if they go for us with something. Cavalry, stand over there. Let's start the battle. You have fire at will on. Just fire whenever they reach us. Spears, I want you to go into shield wall. You're gonna hold the line better if you do. Let them come. The catapults can fire, the ballistas can soon fire. Let's just try and bombard them. Should we just aim for the snow trolls with everything? I think we should. Let's go for the snow trolls. Some solid hits, maybe that one. It was a close one. Mount Graham Raiders are moving in, alright, they do. These bloody wargs. These bloody wargs. I don't like the wargs. They're a pain in the butts. We are throwing a lot of our things at them though. We're missing every shot though. This far. Everything is missing. Dark Blades are taking a heavy beating from my archers. And a few of my... Oh, we have some wargs on this side as well. As long as they don't want to attack me, we're just gonna bombard them with all of the siege. That was a good hit there. 2 trolls down. Solid hit. My archers can fire. Not everyone though. These guys cannot. Just stay in position. You can move up and start harassing them a bit if you want to. Did they have any sweet siege in this army? I don't think so. Oh, where did that go? Where are you trying to fire? Just fire the... Oh, look at the bombardments. Ugh. We're missing all of our shots though, it feels like. If they want to play the ranged game with us, we are going to play the ranged game because they are going to lose the ranged game. Oh, that was almost a hit. We're doing a lot of work against them. That was a good one. Well done. That was a solid hit right there. You're harassing them. Where's their general? He should be a sellsword guy. He's over there, yeah. Dark Blades are moving up really close. Kite back a bit, Cav. Mount Graham Raiders. You can stand over there and fire from that position if you want to. Oh, a bit of lag there. We should really try and fire at some of these infantry units now instead. I'm not sure what they're doing. How about this shot? Oh, that was a good one on the Angmar infantry. We're really weakening them. As long as they don't want to go in for me, we are just destroying them. We've killed 12% only. That's not much. We're still just bombarding them with fire here. Oh, almost on the trolls there. We're so close every time. Some of you archers, feel free to fire at the wargs. That was some solid hits there on these Huskarls. We are doing a lot of damage to them, we are. We have some wargs here. Marauders as well. They're likely to want to try and flank my... let's keep one cav on each side of the army. Here comes the trolls. 6 remaining only. Oh, what are you firing on? Just fire at something. Fire the cell swords in the back. Will ya? You're going to the flank. You're going to the flank as well to try and protect. You can move to this flank. If everyone can fire at the cell swords, we're likely to maybe bring the general down. And you can fire at the trolls. Some of you archers, please do that. Looking here. Go support against the wargs. Keep up the fire on the cell swords. We might be able to assassinate the general if we do it. My front line is holding. We've killed 28% of their army. We're sending everything we have against the cell swords. Hopefully we can kill the general here. If we get a lucky shot in. Oh, here comes the wargs. I want you to move in and fight them. You can deal with them quite easily, I think. Even though they're likely to get a charge here, you're probably going to be able to... yeah. I don't think that's going to hurt you too much. No, it doesn't look like it did. You're too powerful. You're going to smash them. You're out of ammunition. Let's see if we can get some charges done with you. How is it looking on the cell sword? Keep up the fire on them, because I want them killed. We're chased by hillmen. Carried away from them. We're getting charged in the backline by these guardians of Condom, and there's nothing we can do about it, because we don't have anything to protect them with. There are too many wargs.
If we continue like this, we will
You're destroying these Mount Marauders, though. That's good. Cell swords, 19 remaining. Come on. Ruda savages are pushing through. It's not good. Oh, they did. Bloody hell. Move out.
Only half the enemy force
You can
remains.
move in here and just charge them from the side, please. Fighting the thralls. These guys might charge me in the back. You can withdraw. You're done. No, you're not. Going for the charge, please. Here comes the bloody trolls. Fire at them. We have lost 23% of our army. Not good. We're killing the trolls though. I really didn't want to fight this doomstack, but here we go. We're losing a lot of troops when we do it, sadly. I really didn't want to, but that's... oh, the cell swords are out again. Try and focus them down. You're out of ammunition. You cannot even run away, so... just try and fire at those guys. You're smashing through these units here, that's good. You're stuck in combat. We did charge with you, but you didn't perform well there. You're freed up here. Let's see if we can charge with you as well. These Guardians of Condom are a pain in my ass. Don't have anything to counter them with. Could send some spears back, but they're too locked in combat. You can charge them and see if we can do some damage to them. Let's give a go. Where is that general? He's over there. Nice shot. We didn't kill the general though. He's still alive. He managed to survive. See if we can go after him. My ballista is firing at him, but we're not killing him. Let's go for a charge on him. Let's see if we can assassinate him. We need to kill him. If we do, their entire army should break quite swiftly. Take a look. We're killing our own troops here. We're not killing their general, sadly though. Yeah, of course not. We're losing so many troops here. Oh, this is not nice that we had to fight this bloody doomstack. Really wanted to avoid this. I mean, when you're at this point of the campaign, it's not fun anymore to fight rebel armies. It's not. I don't think so. Maybe I should have just auto win against it, but no, takes away from the game. Sell swords, 2 remaining, and the general is of course one of them. Go for a charge again. Please just get rid of him if you can. Get rid of him. There we go. Good. We should see a lot of them breaking now. Maybe not the Guardians. They're just destroying all of my archers here. They're plowing through everything I have here. But the spears should be freed up now. These guys should break. Move them back to the Guardians. Yeah, they're broken. Good. You're not doing anything. You're firing. Fire the Iron Crown Warriors. You can move forwards and fight these guys if you want to. These guys should break soon. Archers with ammunition, fire at them. You don't have any ammunition left, move forwards. Just fight someone. The spears are finally moving in against the Guardians. We don't need to chase. These are rebels. They are going to die anyways. After we're won here. Try and see if you can catch up to these units here. You're gonna try and go for them as well. Just catch them. Ballista. You do not need to fire anymore. That was a pathetic charge. That was not a good charge at all. Go in against them, please, and just destroy them. Go after these bloody wargs, please. You can rush for them as well. Just try and catch up to them and make sure that we can destroy them. Oh, we did catch them. Good. Move in. Crush them. There we go. End the battle. Just end it. Ah. Heroic victory. Well, it didn't feel that heroic. It was a bloody rebel army. It was a doomstack though, so it was a good rebel army. There are a lot of great troops in this army. That explains why we did lose a lot of troops. We're not gonna care though. We are going to move for Litash anyways and take it. Well, there we go. The rebel army has been defeated. Rioting. Well, we have the guy. He's on his way in. And he makes them happy again. Well done. Good. We're going for the art gallery there. Okay, they're now happy here. That's nice. Where are you moving? You are going to get a watchtower here on the border. And then you're going to move towards Gondor. Let's get the spies out of here. Let's send them south instead. Send them all south. Okay, now we can see a lot of more territories that we need to watchtower up as well. Get a tower there we go. Full vision here. Nice. You can get a tower as well, why not? Move in for Gondor. And you can move there as well before we move away with you. Kirdan, you're on your way home. Get home. We're moving in. I don't think we can even retrain you. Oh. Yeah, get them all. No, we need to get some buildings first. We need to get some buildings. We do... Oh, they're blocking my ports in the north. Enid White, you are a pain in my ass. Are we going to be attacked by this army? No, I don't think so. No, but you're returning home to be retrained. That's right. Okay, well, Don Orson's army has been really weakened. It has. Let's see if we can just auto-win. I think we can. Let's do that. Let's auto-win here. Or auto-resolve. Sack it again. Not gonna get any buildings here. We're gonna move out. And we're gonna let Khazad-dûm finance our construction work. Give region... Litash. And you're still boundless, so how about if you give me just 40k for it? Make offer. They accepted, thank you. Did you get a garrison? Oh, you did get a garrison here. Some dwarven travelers. Well, that's really nice. Can we get any mercs anywhere? I really want to get the Sons of the Fallen. They should be available here somewhere. Let's move in from Mount Gundabad. We're going to try and take it straight away. In the next turn, Don Orson's just going to try and cleanse away some of these regions here. These bastards are still attacking me. Can they just go in? I want to get rid of them. With the army that we might get here, I think we should first... We should probably go for Bairig. Because then Khazad-dûm is no... Look at them, they're sending Thorin down here. We should probably go for Bairig first. Just get rid of that region from them. So that they can focus everything they have against Gundamad. The One Ring has been located at Dol Guldur. Yes, once again it's at Dol Guldur. That is something we should go for. We should go for the ring, absolutely. A general that hasn't gotten a lot of traits should move there. We have to. We get a full stack. The troops that we're getting... we have so many dotted around armies.
Elven warriors. Come on.
Dol Guldur is not that far away either. Most advanced faction, Mordor. Mithlond Fairground. Let's go for the crop rotation here. Fallen Ballista Maker, let's go for the Catapult Maker straight away. Let's go for the Ballista. Harlon Great Art Gallery, we're going for the Ballista Maker there. Famgathol Crop Rotation, we're going for the Dockyard. Excellent. Gobedrine has been upgraded. Let's go for the Art Gallery there. Get some more culture. Barkleg really doesn't like me. We're gonna need a governor there. Glorfindel, how many... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Glorfindel going to be the one that destroys the ring? I think so. Yeah, Glorfindel, you're gonna be the one. Let's move you down straight away. We don't want to wait with you. Move down, we're gonna create an army with you. And we're gonna rush for Dol Guldur. Quickly. With you. We have forces on the way. Sarkalla is getting me some more troops. All of these troops are going to... We don't need the best army when we strike at Dol Guldur, because we're going to have to move back again to Imladris when we've taken Dol Guldur. So we do not need the best army. But the army that moves towards Mordor later needs to be full stacked and needs to be really elite. So... well, I'm really happy that we have the ring at Dol Guldur still. Because we are going to get the ring destroyed. And Glorfindel is going to be the one to do it. Glorfindel, you have a difficult mission ahead of you. You are the one to do it, though. You have the strength. And it's likely that you might die in your task. But it's going to be worth it. If you succeed. It will. You will travel to the halls of Mandos and maybe re-embody once again. Well, oh, I'm looking forward to the next episode so much. I'm going to have to end it here. Sadly, we had to fight that bloody rebel army, and that took away a lot of my gaming time today. Not nice. Not nice at all. I don't like it. Glorfindel is on his way home. You are moving into Khazad-dûm. Lord Elrohir, should you stay here until we have... Maybe you should move into Barkaleg, and Lord Elrohir should stay at Khazad-dûm until we know that they're happy enough here. Maybe you should... I'd really want to use you, though. You're really... Oh, finally, you still haven't garrisoned up Nokwaroglaw, but you have an army on the way. That's good. Mithlon Nobles has been recruited. That's good. Get the elites. We have the money for it. Let's get them all. Get all of the elites. This army needs to be strong as well. We should try and focus on military buildings here soon as well. Guhuzanur, we cannot get anything there. Over here, get the Sindar troops. Javelins you can get as well. I really want to upgrade this one soon. It's still a long way to go. The growth is going really slow here. How about here? We're almost there. 9,000. Go for low. I want these places to grow. It's gonna make us pay a bit more. Maybe not. It's only 0.5%. You know what, let's go for normal instead. We want the cash. We need the cash. We cannot forget about you. Just... these guys are likely, but they're gonna be maybe... What is this? Why can't we attack? Why is this not working? Oh, they had an army there, that's why. One guy standing outside, and now we cannot reach Kiloniak. Ugh. Flipping hell. Well, we are going to attack Hellunik in the next episode, though. This is a weak army as well. A lot of Corsair units, so, well, we're going to take it, give it to the Northern Dunedain as well. And I think it is time soon that for Lord Elladan to move out from here. We're beginning to get ready. We are going to have a solid army here soon. We have more armies on the way to retrain at Ostenethil, and his army is going to be nice. Do we have any siege though? Anonarod, you could give me some siege. I want to have some siege with us when we move out. For Byrik, for example, it's a city, so get the siege. Bruinost, give me the military garrison. Let's get the garrison as well. No, maybe we shouldn't. It's just a waste of money, isn't it? I think it is. It's a waste of money. Let's don't go for it. Kenneth it's the same there. I'm really happy that they did get a garrison here. It's really nice. Mount Gundabad is going to fall in the next one. We have a lot of things that we're doing. We have more troops on the way here. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I really need to go now. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye to you all.